That's the one.
Abdul
What did they do that is not going against the Sharia of Allah? Like, what did they do that is considered for them to be Khawarij?
So ISIS are like Shia. They take what they want from what they want to hear. So, for example, in Shia, Ali radiallahu anhu, they took what they wanted and the Karbala war, and they started talking about it as if it was their own. That's the same thing that ISIS did.
Okay, where?
What do you mean where?
What have they done that is taking what they want and leaving what they want? Because honestly, looking from when I was like a Muslim, and even when I left Islam, I consider ISIS to be the true Islam. Because if you look at everything that they do, everything that they apply, they are applying Qur'an and Sunnah to the T. They're not picking and choosing.
But how if I kill them
pray,
in Islam?
They give zakat, right? They're Muslims. They do their zakat, they do their charity, they do their hajj, they do all of that. So they're Muslim. They believe in Allah, the messenger, the angels, they believe in all that. And they are applying Allah's law. Anyone that does not want to accept Islam, anyone that does not want to pay the jizya, is to be unalived. So they are Muslim. They have a justification on why they are unaliving these people.
Yeah, but you know, in Islam, if you unalive a Muslim, you are considered a kafir. And that's what the ayah
not with justification. Because if you're refusing to pay the jizya, you are not a Muslim. You are a kafir. You are a disbeliever. You're not in the fold of Islam. A Shia is not considered to be a Muslim, correct?
That's true, yeah.
So if ISIS goes on the lives of Shia, it's justified.
Yes.
So what are they doing that is not justified by the Islamic law? That's what my question is.
To unalive a person, you have to, first of all, you have to have a Khalifa that the whole Muslim community recognize as a Khalifa, and then you have the right. But if you don't have the right...
let me ask you a question. This is in my honest, true opinion. Islam today is not the Islam at the time of the Prophet and Islam at the time of the Sahaba.
Yes,
Islam today is very, very, very whitewashed liberal Muslim. You guys say Islam is peace, Islam is yay, Islam is this. It's not. Islam, the true Islam is to captive as much land as you can, to conquer as much people as you can, to force convert as much people as you can, and those who don't want to accept Islam and don't want to pay the jizya, which is establishing some sort of treaty with them, you unalive them. That's the true Islam. Happened at the time of the Prophet, happened at the time of the Sahaba.
Islam is peace. We were all born Muslim. Muhammad is
at first, when Muslims started to spread, they spread in two ways. They spread with peace, and they spread by how people saw Muhammad, and then it spread by war. You cannot spread by...
Perfect. So at first, when Islam was being established in the Medina period, right, it was all peace, love, showing like pray, fast, we believe in one God, zakat, and then after Mecca, it became violent. So that is the time that we follow now, because from the Mecca period, even after the passing away of the Prophet, the Sahaba enacted all the laws and regulations that came down in Mecca and Medina. And so the Meccan verses included those, unalive those who do not believe in Allah in the last day and do not pay the jizya, unalive them. Anyone who spreads mischief in the land, unalive them. Anyone who leaves the religion, unalive them. That is the Islam of today, correct?
Yeah, you know why? Because the Qur'an... So the Qur'an is the only book that's preserved till this day. So if fitna was to surround Islam, the Qur'an would be changed.
Can I say something?
That's a different conversation for a different time.
I'm just saying there are many reasons.
I don't believe the Qur'an is preserved. I don't believe the Qur'an is one book. I feel like it's been changed very, very much. It has. I can show you manuscript versions of the Qur'an being changed upper and lower text. I can show you different versions of the Qur'an, the Warsh, the Hafs, the this, the that.
No, please. I know you're Arabic. Do not do that. Because you know that these are different types of tilawa.
Qira'at, yes, dialect, yes,
so
we agree. Malik, yes, okay. I am talking about... No. I'm not talking just about that. I am talking about when they found manuscripts of the Qur'an, they found upper text and lower text. And now with the technology that we have today, they compared both the upper text and the lower text. They found, and I can show you multiple sources, where the lower text reads something different. It's the same ayah, but reads different to the lower text. For example, one of them will say, establish zakat and prayer, and Allah loves whatever. Allah, those are like believers in the face of Allah. The other one will read, establish zakat and jihad fi sabilillah, and Allah, those are believers. So there is a difference. There has been some sort of change to that. You can't deny.
Even if you show me evidence, if you show me anything, I will not believe that.
Even if you show me evidence, I won't believe it.
I won't believe it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I will believe it.
What's the point? Because you're brainwashed. That's why.
No, I'm not brainwashed.
Wait, Mahdi.
No, you are. If I show you the evidence and you don't want to agree with the evidence and you're not going to believe the evidence that I show you, what's the point?
Mahdi, you speak Arabic, right?
Yeah, I speak Arabic.
Okay, what is the word miskeen? Oh, you're Egyptian. Beautiful. First side. I'm Egyptian. I'm Egyptian myself. Yes, Habibi. So, okay, what does the word miskeen mean?
Miskeen is poor, or it's like I can't explain it, but in English.
When I'm speaking about people, and I say this is a miskeen, what am I talking about? Like this person, like this, it's one poor person, right? One poor person.
Yeah, one poor person.
When I say masakin, what am I saying?
It's جمع تكثير.
Many poor people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Surah 2-184 in the Hafs. Okay? It says what?
أيام معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخرى وعلى الذين فدية طعام مسكين.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes. So that's the point.
This is the Hafs, this is the Hafs that you read, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. This is the Warsh that people, for example, in Morocco read. Read this one.
أيام معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر طعام مساكين.
Masakin. This is supposedly the same Qur'an, but we have two different messages here, and these are two different fiqh issues, right?
Yeah, but there is an alif layina, and so sometimes it does not change the meaning.
So of course it changes the meaning.
It does not change the meaning.
Where's the alif? Where's the alif? There's two fathas. No, there's no alif. Ma, sa, and then the kaf, and then the ya, and then the noon.
No, you see the small alif in between them?
That's not an alif, bro. An alif would have to be on its own, or the end before the kaf would be written. Bro, don't.
If you squint hard enough, you can see it, man.
No, are you talking about this little one right there?
Yeah, that's an alif.
That's not an alif. That's not how the word miskeen. That's not how the word miskeen would be written.
No, you just don't understand, bro. You don't teach me Arabic.
Okay, can you write this word for me in the comments with the alif, please? Because if it's connected to the rest of the letters, it would be a lam. Don't mess with me, bro. Don't do that,
bro.
You both are.
Bro, this is a type of writing. It's a type of writing.
Write the alif.
Yeah, so it's how you pronounce. It's not about spelling. It's about the pronunciation. If I'm gonna read it, if I'm gonna read this verse, I'm gonna say من أيام أخر وعلى الذين يطيقونه قد فدية طعام مساكين. مش هقول طعامي مساكين.
Okay, so what is this fatha for then?
No, this fatha it's tanween.
It's what?
Tanween.
So you have a fatha and you have an alif there? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless of that, I'll check that.
Look at ta'am. Look at ta'am. You have an alif, you have a fatha and an alif. What's wrong with that?
This word right here?
Yeah, ta'am. There's a fatha and there's an alif. What's wrong with that?
But the alif ends, if there's an alif in the word, and the alif ends, and then the next letter is not connected to it. This entire word is connected to one another. It can't be an alif.
So
it would have completed, the alif would have looked just like this. It would have been, one second, bro. It would have been noon, it would have been ms alif, and then the kaf would have started on its own. It would not have been connected to the previous one. But we see the mean. No, bro. We see the alif alif never connects. What are you talking about, though? The alif never connects.
Don't teach me
Look at the comments. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. That would be an alif.
Well, I know. Well, that's an alif.
We're talking about how it's written. We're debating how it's written.
What is that? Yeah, what is that? What is that? Tell me what is that.
Read it.
No, tell me what is that in the middle between the sin and the kaf.
I have no idea what it is, to be honest with you. I have no idea what it is. It's not an alif. It's not an alif. This, Habibi, this would be an alif right here. Look.
Habibi,
same exact letters with the alif.
Search it.
Regardless. Doesn't change anything.
Look up
this
top.
Says masakin. What does masakin mean?
Where he said,
I don't want you to die on this hill. This is
look at the pronunciation. Yeah, masakin.
Masakin. Good. Yes. Is that miskin or is that a different word?
It's masakin.
Again, is that the same as miskin or is it a different word?
At the first before it was masakin also.
No. Don't lie now, bro. You see the problem?
He already had no evidence.
Before I showed you the Qur'an verse, you were so clear in saying, yes, of course, miskin is one poor person, masakin is jamia, like it's a many poor people. But once I showed you that it's an actual discrepancy in the Qur'an, all of a sudden you don't want to agree. There's no alif here. Miskinin. Correct or incorrect? Correct or incorrect?
You look at the word before.
I don't care about the word before. The word before is exactly the same.
No.
Talking about this word here. Which one did Allah mean to reveal? The Hafs or the Warsh? Because there's two. Not only are there two meanings, but there's two jurisprudence here. That means when you miss a day of fasting, let's say you miss all of Ramadan this year. Okay? You miss all of Ramadan. If you're reading the Hafs and you're reading what Allah has said, then what you're reading is
there's a fidya to feed one poor person, and the other one is a fidya to feed 30 people. I know where you're going.
Right. So which one is Allah? Which one is the correct command from Allah?
So the other one, what kind of reading is that?
Warsh.
It's Warsh.
Mm-hmm.
Can I search the difference between Warsh and Hafs?
Say that again?
Because there's a difference between Warsh and Hafs.
I know there is. I'm showing you the differences in between them.
No, there's no difference in meaning.
Miskin, you said, had a different meaning than masakin. The Warsh has masakin.
You cannot read a word in Arabic and a sentence in Arabic without looking at the nahu of the whole sentence.
No, that's fine, bro. I acknowledge the whole sentence is exactly the same.
طعامي مسكين طعامي مساكين. So طعامي with a kasra, it changes the meaning because the other one is طعامو.
Exactly. So that makes my argument even stronger.
No, it does not change the meaning. It just changes the pronunciation or the tajweed.
Miskin is different than masakin. And also, why is there a difference in tajweed? Why is there a difference at all?
Because there's the people, same meaning but different types of, like, your Bible came out as
why is there a different meaning at all?
Why is there different? There's not a different meaning.
Isn't there one? Yes, there is. Miskin and masakin. And I can even. Do you know how many of these? Do you know how many of these differences, discrepancies are in on all the different versions of the Quran?
Wait a minute.
There's over 100. There's over 93,000. Over 93,000. In some Qur'ans, there's entire words that are missing. So it goes masalan from this word immediately to this word. While in the Hafs, for example, it will show this word. Thousands upon thousands of these discrepancies. So which is the correct Qur'an? Which one was revealed?
Again, bro?
Yeah, which one was revealed, bro? There are thousands of discrepancies in between all the different Qur'ans. Thousands of discrepancies. How do we know? This one is the worst because this speaks of jurisprudence. How do you know which one Allah is going to accept? The one that feeds 30 people after missing Ramadan, or the one that feeds 90 people after missing Ramadan? Which one?
Yeah, because that's why there's something called hadith, where it explains with specific details about what to do and what not to do.
But this book is the marfu'a. The Quran is marfu'a.
Yeah, but as a Muslim, I believe in the Quran and I cannot pray without the hadith. How will I pray without the hadith?
That's fine. That's fine. But that doesn't solve your supposed one message in the Quran, because you go to the Quran first. So which one was revealed to the Prophet?
You would know. Yeah, bro. I explained that there's a difference in pronunciation. There's no difference in meaning.
No, you know there is a difference in meaning. I don't know why you're saying there's no difference in meaning. That's a very weird thing to say when the first thing I asked you, before I showed you Hafs and Warsh, you told me there is a difference in meaning. But once now it has to deal with the Quran, now I have to say otherwise because I have to make the Quran look like it's one. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, I can tell you what in the Quran it uses jama' or plural in many different things. Maybe when God talks about himself as nahnu.
Mm-hmm.
So there is many different things.
No. When God talks about himself in nahnu, it does not mean that it's plural. It's like for the ta'zim or like for gratitude.
Bro.
So we cannot tell. So it's a difference in pronunciation, not a difference in meaning. You can't go and say that. No, you cannot just go and say nahnu when God says nahnu. It does not mean that there's plural of God. It's just like different meaning. It's a singular God by different meaning.
Right. That doesn't explain this.
Different pronunciation.
You're trying so hard to make it fit. You know when you take a puzzle piece and you know very well it doesn't fit and you're just taking it, you're stuffing it in there, right? And then you're looking at it, you're like, perfect. That's exactly where it belongs.
Is he trying to apply the royal plural to masakin?
Yes.
Bro,
come on, bro.
Caleb,
look
can
at
I
this
say
one
something?
here. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Until I pull this up.
Mahdi, Asma, please. Be honest. Like, as a Muslim, okay, look, speak to me like I was, like I'm a Muslim now. Look, what they call Christian, what they say about the book is corrupted, right?
Yeah, about your book, it's corrupted.
Why? Because there are different words, right?
No, because there are different books, not different verses.
No, we don't
different
have
books. Okay. Now we should you know, Caliph showed you halves and toughs, right?
No, you don't understand. So in our books there are different pronunciations. In your books there are different meanings.
Okay. So what's mean? Like, so you're telling me that miskin or masakin are the same word?
Yeah, they are the same word.
Okay.
You already told us that it's a different word. Why are you going back now? You said it was a different word.
No, it presents the same meaning.
No, it does not. If you look, if you and I are looking at one person, and we come to the conclusion, we'll say bus al-miskin. Okay? Bus al-miskin, for example. If we're looking at many poor people, are we also going to say bus al-miskin? Would we say that?
Bro, wait. So you're telling me that there's a difference in meaning?
You're telling me this. You told
So
me
how did
this.
how did the meaning change? Tell me how the meaning of the verse changed.
When you fast, when you miss fasting, you feed one
Yeah.
poor person. The person who's reading the Quran in Morocco is reading a different message. That when he
if you
misses
fast,
fasting,
you have to pay more than one.
nope.
That's
In the Hafs, you feed one
no in the
poor
hadith.
person. Okay, but now you have to go to the hadith to fix the Quran. I'm still asking
yeah.
what the Quran says. Look, here, I'm going to show you another one. Okay? Have you seen the here? Read this one for me.
بل عجبت
No. بل
عجبت
عجبت.
بل عجبت ويسخرون.
Okay. Beautiful. This is in the Hafs version of the Quran. Okay? Hafs version says بل عجبت. What does بل عجبت mean?
Wondering.
Yeah, who's wondering?
Yeah.
Who's wondering?
But you.
Good. You wonder. But you wonder while they mock. What does this say?
بل عجبت
ويسخرون. ويسخرون. What does this mean?
بل عجبت ويسخرون.
Yeah.
No, it's the same meaning.
What does بل عجبت mean? No, it does not.
بل عجبت.
What does that mean?
It means I wonder.
Oh, I wonder. Good. But I wonder while they mock. Again, same verse in the Quran, Quran 37:12. The Khalaf says, but I wonder while they mock. The Hafs says, but you wonder while they mock. So someone who's reading the Quran, like your Quran says, the one that you read in Egypt, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're reading, but you wonder while they mock. So you're getting the message that Allah is saying to the Prophet, you, O Prophet, you wonder while they mock. But the person who's reading the Khalaf version of the Quran, they're reading it as Allah wondering. But I wonder while they mock. Two different messages, two different Qur'ans. You don't have a singular Qur'an anymore.
So Caliph,
Yeah.
but you said the one Quran.
What he said is not correct.
What did I say that was incorrect? Well, 1 second, Kino. What did I say?
You wondered and I wondered. It does not. It just changing. It does not change. Like I wondered is the Prophet, and you wondered is also the Prophet. But it's like
everything just means the same to this guy.
Wait, hold on. No, finish it. Finish your claim.
No, you have to. Give me. You have to read the whole verse. You cannot read just like this bit. You have to read the whole of it, all of it, to understand what I'm talking about.
Let's read the whole verse. Let's read the whole verse, guys. Because I don't think you realize what you're saying or what you just did right now.
I realize what I'm saying.
No, I don't think you are. Here we go. Dude, this is the whole verse. This is the whole verse. Look, I typed in Quran.com 37:12. You said the whole verse, bro.
Don't go back on your word now.
Come on, bro. You said the whole verse.
I don't mean the verse. I mean the whole ayah.
Oh, the whole Quran. Okay, let's start from Surah Al-Fatiha.
Which Quran?
Start from Surah. Which Quran? Okay, go ahead. Read it. Which one? Where do you want to start? You want to start here?
Are we talking about Allah praying to Allah?
No, we're talking about you wonder while they mock. He just said, I pulled up this, bro. Okay?
Yeah.
I pulled up this. He goes, no, you can't just read. You have to read the whole verse. I pulled up the verse. This is the entire verse. It's these three words.
Allah
Go ahead.
context.
Go ahead. If you want to read from 11.
Just really quickly. Okay, earlier, bro, I don't know what we were talking about, but the guy said, actually, I'll tell you later. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, do you want to read from 11 or do you want to read earlier?
Okay, 11, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
First,
You want to read the Arabic or you want to read the English?
okay, let's read the English because I can't see well.
Okay. It says, then inquire of them, O Muhammad, are they a stronger or more difficult creation, or those others we have created? Indeed, we created them, men, from sticky clay. But you wonder while they mock. And when they are reminded, they remember not. And when they see a sign, they ridicule, and say this is not but obvious magic. Okay, beautiful. So he's speaking to the Prophet, correct?
Yeah, he's speaking to the Prophet, yeah.
Okay, good. Speaking to the Prophet. So then we go back here. Hafs says, but you wonder while they mock. But the person who's reading the Khalaf version... Yeah?
No, can you get Hafs in the same thing that you did, like the whole verse in the Hafs? Or the whole page that you did?
Bro, okay, can I just say something really quickly, man? Like, the context does not help you, bro. Like, to be completely honest with you, because the claim you guys make is that the Qur'an is there's only one Qur'an, word for word, letter for letter. It is exactly identical. So the context doesn't help you. If you see a discrepancy, that claim is already false. But, you know, we can do this, sure.
I never said that it's exactly, I mean the meaning of the words are preserved. The idea of what's sent is preserved. The difference in
that's not the Dawah claim, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That would be a more fairer claim.
Right? Wait, hold up. If that's your claim, you have to concede the Bible's preserved then.
No, the Bible is not preserved.
It is, though. None of the theology has changed. If that's your claim, you have to concede that. Or else, call the Quran corrupted.
No, because Mahan, like, be realistic for a second, right? At the end of the day, it's men that are writing these books, right? They're scribes. Imagine when you're writing something for a long time, you're gonna, like, because you're a human being, you're gonna make errors. But God holistically preserves his text, right? So discrepancies are fine, right? It's not a problem. But for you, it's a problem.
Because we don't have any mistakes in our book. We don't have any contradictions. You have many contradictions, and don't tell me you don't.
We have zero contradictions, bro. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. About this error? Bro, okay. I'm telling you what it does not change the meaning.
Just to show.
Just to show this.
Sorry, can I just say something real quickly? Just to show the seriousness of this, right? If you're in the masjid and someone is doing the recitation, and if he makes one error, don't you have to restart the whole recitation?
It's not true, no. You go to the beginning of the verse, bro.
What? That's like every Muslim's favorite claim, bro.
No, if you made a mistake, if you made a mistake.
Yeah, if you make an error in the recite, you would restart, right?
You reread the verse, not the whole reading.
But you would correct yourself, is my point, right?
Yeah, you would correct him, and then he would reread the verse where he made a mistake.
Okay, awesome. So if this guy reads masakin instead of miskin, does that mean the same thing?
No. So here in Egypt, we read only in Hafs.
Okay, that's fine, but Egypt is not the only country in the world.
Yeah,
right?
But there's also a difference in pronunciation in every other. So like, there's a waw in ta'am.
Brother, we're not talking about ahrufs right now. We're not talking about different.
I'm sorry, but you won't understand.
No, but I'm saying, bro, I don't need to be an Arabic scholar to understand that there's a difference between a singular word and a plural word. It's not rocket science, bro.
Because
for example, if I say I'm with a person right now, right? Compared to me saying I'm with people right now, those are clearly two different meanings, no? We have to be honest, bro.
Kaizen.
In plural, it gives more like richness, but it's the same meaning. You won't understand. You have to read the whole, like, you won't understand. So being in plural, it gives more meaning. When God talks about plural.
Wait, being what? Being what?
So if you tell me, I want to ask you a question. So when God talks about himself in plural, does it mean that in our religion there's many gods?
Why is he trying to apply the majestic plural to this, bro?
Yeah, this is the second Muslim I've met. Connection. Someone said this is the royal eye, is what he said. A Muslim told me once, this is the royal eye.
Okay. Let me make example.
Okay, you know, yesterday we were talking about something. We were talking about a random topic, and this Muslim, like, instinctively, he just said, "It's a context of war." It's a like, dude, it wasn't even about violence or anything. You know? The verse was so normal. And he's like, "It's
Okay.
war." It's
No,
war.
you guys, I'm gonna start.
Guys, can I say real quick?
My bank.
I want
one
to just make a point. I just want to make a point.
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm gonna start using that like when my bank tells me like you've overdraft or like you have to pay this extra fee. I'm gonna say no. It was the context of war. It always works. It always works for the Muslims.
Show me.
Every single time, bro. Like,
No.
and you know, I got
me the
so mad
translation.
because we just breezed right over it. We didn't really get to like laugh at it. But I was dying inside, bro. I'm just like, why did he just say war?
Okay.
Show me the translation of Hafs and Warsh,
Mahdi.
the verse that you just showed me.
Mahdi.
Show that there's no difference.
By the way, you know
Okay.
difference, bro. What are you talking about?
Can I say
Give me the
something?
translation.
The
Yeah.
one second, here, you know, translation of what?
The verse that you just told me where it was you and I.
I showed it to you both. Bal
no,
ajibta. Bal.
No, give me the translation where he said, "Oh Muhammad" in both. He said, "Oh Muhammad" when he said about you, and he said, "Oh Muhammad" when he said about I.
Everything else. Both of the Qur'ans, bro. Everything else is the same. It's that is different. So the context for the Warsh, right? And I don't have access to the Warsh because Qur'an.com is Hafs. But if you go get a Warsh book, you can even go look it up online. Type in Warsh Qur'an PDF. Actually, let me look it up. Warsh Qur'an PDF.
Yeah, if you want to search is there any difference in meaning? Any contradictions between the Welsh Quran and the Hafs Quran? And give me one. I want you to give me one.
So are you claiming when Allah is speaking and he said the I, that still refers to Muhammad?
Allah was not speaking as I. He was speaking to Muhammad. As if Muhammad says, I saw, I wonder.
So how about when it says you?
Yeah. What about that?
Yeah, he was talking also to Muhammad, but in a different...
Oh, so no matter what, it's his, he's right, no matter what.
No,
Okay,
but check the meaning. If you don't believe me, like, go search the meaning.
Mahdi.
No, the meaning is different for both. I meaning Allah wonders, you meaning Muhammad wonders. It's not that
Go
complex.
search it up.
No, he wants to say, yeah, he wants to say, for example, and this is what you said earlier, but we just brushed by it, that somehow, but you, Muhammad, are wondering, and then he says, but it's Muhammad speaking. But we know Muhammad doesn't speak in the Quran. So it's Allah saying, I wonder, while they you can't get by that, bro. You can't say it's the same.
Can you search the meaning of
Meaning of
the ayah that you just was talking about?
we just showed you the meaning, bro.
Yeah, no, the Welsh.
The Warsh of what? The previous verses?
Yeah, the one that you just showed me. You showed me the meaning, the translation in English.
Yeah, but I wonder why they mock here.
No, it's
Hold on a second. Quran.
no.
I believe it's
meaning.
Khalafs and Hafs, I believe.
Yeah, it's Khalaf. Yes, it's not Warsh. Warsh is the Masakin. Here we go. Bal ajibtu, but I wonder. Allah is speaking.
Yeah, give the meaning where it says it explains the verse.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, bro?
Where
you
it
asking?
explains the verse.
It changes who wonders in both contexts.
Show me the explanation of the verse.
He wants a tafsir.
You want the tafsir of the verse?
Yeah, tafsir.
It doesn't. It's going to give you the tafsir of the Hafs. We're talking about why on the Khalaf. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, show me the tafsir of the Khalaf.
There's no such thing as
Show me where
tafsir
they
of the Khalaf, bro. There's no such thing as tafsir of the Khalaf.
All the scholars use Hafs.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So it does not change in meaning. Just different types.
It's because no one uses the Khalafs scholastically. They only use the Hafs like if they're a scholar.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly which country.
Like if you go on, like for example, if Caliph is going to go on Sunnah.com, he's going to read the Hafs Quran and he's going to read the Hafs scholars' consensus on it.
Why'd you say exactly like that was a good thing? If they use it
just proves you more,
interchangeably,
actually.
then it would imply it had the same meaning. But if they only use one, that implies there's a right and a wrong.
Yeah, but if they
Or
use the
better.
khalaf, if they use the khalaf, they would find the same meaning. There were no big difference in
No,
meaning.
no, they won't. Like, if you go back to 1924, I believe, when it was standardized, when the Hafs were standardized, it was standardized because people were coming to their different conclusions on what the Quran meant when it said this. When in actuality, it should be what, like, one thing says, and they decided that one thing should be Hafs. Because there are
Do you know which
discrepancies
Quran-
in theology.
Do you know which Quran was given to Muhammad?
Which one?
You know?
None of them.
But what did the scholars do?
What do the scholars do? They picked the Hafs because it was the most popular.
It was not. It's the one with the most deep and richest meaning.
No, they no. You could search it up. They only picked the Hafs because it was already popular at that time.
Shout out to Amma.
Look, Sudan. I just looked it up. I just looked this up on AI. Which countries read the Khalaf? Sudan and regional country. Iraq, scholarly. Egypt, scholarly. West Africa, Niger, Senegal, Mali, limited, regional. Iran, scholarly. When they're reading this is what they're reading. This is what they're reciting.
Yeah, and it's funny enough that it's the Shia countries that use the Khalafs as well. That's what I know. It's scholarly, at least.
Yeah, so Shia countries are not Muslims. I don't believe that.
Wait, so the Khalaf Quran is not a Sunni Quran?
No, I did not say Khalaf. I said Shias are not Muslims.
Yeah. And Shias aren't. Wait, 1 sec. And we showed you. You're making it worse for yourself. Because if the Khalaf is only used by Shias, and it's still a true Quran but has different meanings, that means both the Hafs and the Khalaf is incorrect.
No, Khalaf is true. Khalaf is true.
Wait until he finds out. Wait until he finds out who Hafs was. Did you know that Hafs was a Shia? Mahdi, did you know that Hafs was a Shia? You took a Qur'an. You're reading the Qur'an from a Shia. Did you know that?
That's true.
And he was a fabricator of hadith. And they didn't trust him for any hadith recitation because he's a liar and a fabricator. But for some reason, you take the Qur'an from him. Beautiful.
No, I know that Hafs is a Shia.
Leave this religion, man, and come back to your Christian roots. You're a Copt.
Yeah, you're Coptic. Haram, you're Coptic.
Yeah, I'm Coptic. We have Coptic Hank in the chat. We have hundreds of brothers here that are Copts. The Copts, true Copts, have never left their faith. Your ancestors left the faith either because of jizya, they couldn't afford it, or they chose to convert. Come back to the true faith, my friend. You're an Egyptian, you're a Copt at heart.
With no disrespect, but I do not believe that Christianity is 100%. No, it's not a true religion.
You've been told.
Yeah.
Told Christianity is false. So you've been told.
It's not true. I found out that Christianity is not true.
No, you've been taught that.
First guy in 2,000 years to debunk Christianity.
But I don't know. The thing that I also don't understand, because how are you as Christians saying when you're there? I don't know what it's called in English, but it's like the tarasim, or the things that you say in like the churches.
Taranim.
Yeah, taranim, where you say like God is a worm, or Jesus is a worm, or Jesus is something is awful, or I don't remember what you said.
What are you talking about?
I've never chanted a tarnima where I said Jesus is a worm. Any Copt in the chat, have you guys ever chanted or said or heard a tarnima that said Jesus is a worm? What are you talking about, bro?
No, bro. Okay.
I think he means to say the word, like the word of God.
Yeah, you mean word?
The word. No,
or you think about a different? You mean lamb, maybe?
Yeah, maybe lamb.
Just clear up what you're saying, Mahdi. Or bring up the tarsim, as you called it. It's tarnim.
What is
it? Guys, is basically like a
hymn.
It's like a hymn, but not like a liturgical hymn. It's like it's like a song that we can chant.
Mesmo? I guess that's Mesmo.
Are you trying to say like kalamillah, like the word of Allah?
No.
Like, is that what you're trying to say?
what is Taranim in English?
No, sorry, I'm not an Arabic speaker, bro. I'm trying to say the word of Allah. How do you say the word of Allah
The word of
in
Allah?
Arabic? Yeah.
Kalimah
Yeah,
Allah.
kalamullah. Yeah, you were right in that. Kalamullah. But I still don't know what
The word,
I don't know what he's
the word
saying.
of Allah is Kalimah Allah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So is that what you're trying to say? That I don't think.
No,
I
would
think
never
that's
say
what
that
you meant to
Jesus.
say.
I would never say that Jesus is is Kalimat Allah.
That's what Allah says in the Quran. What?
Actually, Mahdi, let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. Since you are a Muslim, and we're Christians, you know that we worship Jesus Christ, correct?
Yeah, Jesus Christ is a prophet.
Well, I'm talking about our paradigm. We believe that he is Kalimatullah and he's the Son of God. Okay, and we believe we worship him because he's the Son of God, because God took flesh. Now, we worship God and we think it's logical. Do you think it's logical for us to worship God? To worship the Son of God?
Well, just something that, how is Jesus like? So Jesus is all knowing, right?
No, one second. Just stick to the topic. I don't want to go to the Dallas.
Mark 13:30.
So, do you think it's logical for us to worship the Son of God as God?
No, it's not logical.
Okay, so let me ask you a hypothetical question. Okay, if in a hypothetical, if Allah had a son, would you worship him?
If Allah, I cannot put that in my mind because Allah could never have a son.
I know he can't, but I'm saying if he were to have a son, would you worship him?
I would not answer that question because I would not have an answer to that.
It's a simple yes or no. It's a hypothetical.
No, I'm sorry, but I won't answer that because
Wait, is it like a dumb hypothetical? It's like a dumb hypothetical.
Okay.
No.
I love
It's like a dumb hypothetical, like what Kay just said.
Like, is it a stupid question to ask, Mahdi? Or no?
Yeah, the one you're asking, yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
So say it one more time.
Yeah,
Say it one more time, please, for good luck.
It's stupid to ask me if God has a son if I would worship him.
Right.
Astaghfirullah.
Agree. It's a stupid question.
Wait, guys,
Allah's stupid, bro.
guys, please don't break it to him. Just show it to him. Please, somebody just show it to him.
Can you read this verse, Habibi? Hold on, I need to clear my camera for this one. Okay. Okay, can you read this for me, bro? This is chapter 43, verse 81. Let's see the stupid question.
Hey, Muhammad, can I read it in Arabic?
Yeah.
قل إن كان للرحمن ولد فأنا أول العابدين.
Ooh, the stupid question.
I agree with you, bro. I think Allah is stupid.
I think he is kind of stupid.
And Muhammad didn't say.
He's kind of.
Yeah, and Muhammad didn't say. I'm not going to answer that question because Muhammad was going around saying, if the Most Merciful had a son, then I would be the first of his worshippers.
Yeah,
So even Allah thinks it's logical that the Son of God is to be worshipped because the Son of God, because Allah is not going to commit shirk. So the Son of God is of the same essence as the Most Merciful. Therefore, it's logical for him to worship. That's why we Christians say
Yeah.
Time to ask for forgiveness, buddy.
But you asked me the question as if like I was like connected to you as Christians, like as if somehow the God is.
It is connected to the Christians.
It's not.
It is because we worship the Son of God. Actually, let me show you this in Matthew 14.
I have a question.
Yeah, one second.
Wait, is this still a stupid hypothetical though?
No, now it's smart.
Now it's a divine hypothetical. Okay, can you read this verse for me, Mahdi?
Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God."
Good. This is the disciples of Christ. After Christ had calmed the seas, he said, "Then those who were in the boat worshipped him." The disciples fell down and worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Therefore, the Son of God is God and is worthy of worship. Exactly what Allah says If
Yeah, I have a question.
on Allah saying this, then therefore, then the son of Allah, hypothetically, we know, astaghfirullah, he doesn't have a son, but hypothetically, the son of Allah is worthy of worship, just like Allah.
I have a question though.
So Mahdi, or you have the other option. You just have to admit the Quran copied from Bible.
No, the Quran does not copy from Bible.
We can show that part too. But anyways, what's your question? What's your question?
So it's just the idea that so Jesus is the son of God and he's all knowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Jesus know the hour? Just get to it.
No.
Oh wow!
And God is all knowing.
Hey guys, he wanted the foreplay. Let him have the foreplay.
Jesus and God, they talk to each other.
This man is painless, bro. He can take all the pain.
So Jesus and God talk to each other. They talk.
Wait, do you think they are separate?
No, I'm asking you because it says that they're in their divinity. They talk to each other.
He's asking you a clarifying question.
Yeah, I'm clarifying something.
Yeah, what do they talk about? What do they? Is that your question?
You saw that one Muslim guy say it to Avery.
Super splinter.
Yeah, but like the other guy did not answer, so I want you to answer. What are they talking about?
So that's your question? Okay, awesome. All right. So let me ask you, right? Let's say a couple, right? Like an elderly couple, right?
Yeah.
Can they know the same thing and still conversate about it?
No, all knowing is knowing the past, the future, and the present.
Did you even hear his question?
What does that have to do with my question?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say because they know these people. They know the past. They do not know the future.
They know everything, bro. It's God. So the question still stands. If a couple, if an elderly couple, they know each other and they know, can they talk about something that they both know about?
Yeah, they can, but they don't know the future.
Boom. There you go.
What do you mean they don't know the future?
So if they are both, if Jesus and God are all knowing, then God will know that Jesus is gonna ask him a question, while God knowing that Jesus is gonna answer it.
Who said anything about asking a question?
Bro.
What are you talking about, man?
There is exaltation and there is love within the triune God. Think about it like this. I know she loves me. My mother knows I love her. We know that. So by your logic, we shouldn't even say anything to each other. I should just walk right past her. But there's still meaning in expression, even if you know. So if she says I love you, even though I already know she does, there's still meaning in expression. And she knows exactly what I'm going to say back when she says I love you. I'm going to say I love you. But I still know because there's meaning in expression. It doesn't become meaningless.
And also, this presupposes that God is affected by time as well. God's not affected by time.
I'm gonna go pray Fajr and pray for you guys.
Take your shahada before you do that.
After we showed him the corruption in the Qur'an, after we showed him Allah thinks the Trinity is logical, he's gonna pray for us, guys. Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Mahdi, come back to your Coptic roots. You are a Copt by heart, and you need to leave this pagan religion that you were deceived into.
We're all born Christian.
And also,
bro.
Egypt is a Christian
revert.
Amen.
Yes,
Egypt is a Christian.
Egypt and Sudan.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. I'm not gonna. You're lucky. You're nice, because I'm not gonna say the line that I usually say. Biladna, whatever. I'm not gonna say it. Okay. Anyways, Mahdi, thanks for coming up, bro. God bless. Feel free to join anytime. I love meeting Egyptian Muslims. And
inshallah.
You didn't actually, make us lose that many brain cells. So shocking.
I have the way, Habib. I am in the way. But tell yourself this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, bro. God bless you, man. Come back anytime. Okay.
Take care, Habib.
Yeah, I pray for you guys.